This is a short lecture where I will show you how to download Access Data's FTK Imager Lite version 3.1.1 and to install this to a thumb drive. Now you're going to need obviously a thumb drive of significant capacity, but it doesn't have to be that large. Anything probably from 2 gigabytes on up should be sufficient. In fact, it should be more than sufficient. So the first thing you're going to do is to go to this website right here, Access Data's website, and you will see FTK Imager Lite version 3.1.1 here. And what you'll note is that they've got a lot of different applications under here. Rather than including everything in one large forensic tool suite, they do it in several smaller tool suites. So the FTK Imager is used for imaging, hashing, and also for capturing RAM. And so I'm going to click on this, and we want to download it. Notice that it says minimum files necessary to run the program, no installation required. And we need to put in an email address. And go ahead and use your own email account. They don't mind you doing that. And then it starts to download. And I'll pause the video. And it's downloaded, and go to your downloads folder and you'll see Imager Lite right here. And make sure that you've got your USB thumb drive inserted into the USB port. We're going to click on this. You can see the files in here, and everything will be copied over to the thumb drive. We want to extract all files. We want to browse to our thumb drive right here. And we click OK. And can include the folder 311 extract. And we see we've extracted it to our thumb drive. And if we scroll down, we can see there's an FTK Imager icon. We can click on that. Yes, we'll make changes. And this is the FTK Imager Lite interface. And so if we go up and we look under the menus, we can add evidence items, add all attached drives, image mounting. Notice right here we can capture memory, create a disk image, so we can create an image of any type of media we like. This just shows you the different views that you can use, and I'll let you explore that on your own. And notice that it has the different modes, automatic, or we can look at a textual mode if we're looking at text files, or a hex mode. Notice that we have corresponding icons up here, but let's say we wanted to add evidence item. Let's add a physical drive, and let's see if we've got something small. We'll just add this Kingston drive right here. Finish. And so this will allow us a physical view of everything, and then we can select these individual plus signs to look at a hierarchical view of everything, and then we can drill down and notice now that we're looking at a physical version, because here we see the first 512 bytes. No, not really. all the way to 200. Now we do notice that that's the end of the master boot record. Scroll back up. And we are also getting a hex view. So we have a binary view and a hex view over here. And we can drill down and see everything on here. Notice that it gives a list of all the files along with a hex view of everything. If we want to change the text, we can, but these are binary files. So notice what's interesting about this is that it shows us not only the regular file size, but obviously in most circumstances there's going to be some file slack. That is, the space at the end of a file does not include the file contents, but it goes to the next cluster boundary, and that's what you're seeing in here is the file slack. Notice there's nothing in here, but there might be in some other circumstances. So now that we've got this selected, notice that we can go back up and we have more menu items available to us, including exporting files. For example, if we wanted to export any of these to be used as evidence, we could, or we could export the file hash list. Could do that, and notice that it comes out in a comma separated values file, and then we can use that for further discovery. If we wanted to look at the unpartitioned space, we can. Notice that there's also unallocated space. We can look, notice that it shows you the file size, and go back to hex, and you got some interesting stuff in here. So that's unallocated space. So this is just to give you a quick view of FTK Imager and get you up and running, to show you how you can put this on a thumb drive, and then you can use it to make images, or you can use it to do a quick analysis of a logical or physical hard drive. And you can use it to, as I said, to create images, or to create MD5 hashes and to export that list of hashes to a CSV file.